Liam, the Douglass Mattress moment of the game, it's very easy. It's the moment of the weekend. It could be, hell, the moment of the season. Zach Hyman buries goal number 50, and he does it in, oh, baby, classic Zach Hyman fashion. Right on the doorstep, pops it home. It was great to see him have his big moment. There was a part of me when he didn't do it in Toronto. I was like, man, I hope Hyman kind of does it on home ice, but keeping that guy off the score sheet for back-to-back games, that's not happening. Zach Hyman, 50 goals, man. If you would have told me at the start of the year this dude's scoring 50, I honestly, even as an optimistic Oilers guy, I probably would have called you insane.
Totally. Not even the fact, like you said, like if you had said he had scored 50, that he would lead the team in goals. It's like the craziest part about all this too is just what he's been able to do, and the reaction to this goal was it just gave me goosebumps, to be honest. Just the way they were all over him, just so happy for him, and the bench reaction. And we saw it similar the other week when Connor Brown got his first goal as well. Like, this team really does care about each other, and they want to see each other succeed. And but Zach Hyman just it's funny, isn't it? Like, you look at where all these goals come from. I think they said on Hockey Night in Canada on Saturday that he has 40 or 41 high danger goals this season, which is the most in the NHL by a long shot, by the sounds of it. So just crazy. You couldn't have happened to a better player for the Oilers, right? Just the way it all went down. And vintage Zach Hyman tapping it into an empty net. The empty net merchant with a goalie in it.
Yeah, I know there was that guy who kind of went a little viral on Twitter because he was doing Zach Hyman ethical and unethical goals, like which ones were just tap-ins and which ones he deserved. Hey, if it was that easy to just go to the net and score goals, everyone would probably score 50 goals, right? And I know people love to do the whole, well, he plays with McDavid, like, of course he's going to score a lot. Okay, you could knock Zach Hyman for scoring tap-ins or playing with McDavid if they paid him $9 million a year as a 50 goal guy. Like, sure, then I could sit there and be like, yeah, you're right. If you're paying $9 million, you want a guy who can maybe drive play a little bit better and produce offense on his own. They pay him $5.5 million. The fact he can get anywhere close to 50, never mind hit it with 10 games left in the season, is absolutely insane. He is without a doubt the best value contract in the NHL. He is without a doubt the best free agent signing in Oilers history, and he's probably the best free agent signing of the salary cap era. I'm not, again, relative to the cost, I'm not sure how you can make an argument against that. He's dynamite, man. And if you want to sit there and call him the tap-in merchant or playing with McDavid, blah, 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 I don't think you watch Oilers games all that closely. Yes, Shaq Hyman, elite nickname. He's just unbelievable. And the story of a guy who was basically never the best player on his hockey team, but at every level he went to, he found a way to work his ass off and become one of the top guys. For him to now do that with the Edmonton Oilers is unbelievable. For him to do it in Ontario, where he's from, was a great cap on the weekend as well. This dude deserves all the love he's getting and then some.
Oh, 100%. Like, I saw one of those that video too that you were talking about, and somebody commented saying, maybe it was the same guy, he would score 12 if he was playing with Ryan McLeod. It's like, yeah, man, no kidding. Like, obviously, like what's the discussion here? But just his interview too, staying on the positives with Gene in the intermission, talking about, he's just like, yeah, just no one believed that I could get to this point. And like you said, he was never the best player on his teams, and just, what was he, like a 5th, 6th round pick to get 50 goals in one season in the NHL? And like, he might never get 50 again. But the season he's been able to put together this year, like, I would not care less if he had like 30 goals the rest of the way. And obviously that's a huge amount. But even if he was like 20 off next season, I think he only got 30. Like, that's still a great accomplishment for the contract the others have attached to him. And I'm pumped for him. I hope he can continue doing this in the playoffs too, and be a huge contributor like he has been all season.
Yeah, and that'll be the next thing, obviously, for Hyman and the Oilers, will be keeping the production going in the playoffs. But again, just zeroing in on this accomplishment, I did think, and it's without a doubt our Douglass Mattress moment of the weekend. But I want to again tie this into another segment that we do every show, and just you can tell by that reaction how loved he is in that locker room and by his teammates. So I'm going to get to a couple of the quotes that we got from the weekend. What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.